ever ponder the long-term scars left by our most trying experiences. Uh, uh, Imagine, if you will, a tale where the past is not just a memory, but a relentless shadow over the future. This is the story of Yellowjackets, a narrative where survival is just the beginning of a much darker journey. Uh, Before we dive into this gripping saga, a quick note for all our viewers: if you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more about captivating stories. Now, let's get lost in the wilderness of human resilience and its consequences. In the riveting conclusion of Yellowjackets' third season, we're given a chilling glimpse into the tormented soul of Travis Martinez, played by Kevin Alves in his youth, and Andre Soto as an adult. Travis is one of the show's central figures whose fate is shrouded in mystery and tragedy. From the series' inception, his character has grappled with the weight of loss and the unshakable burden of survival. Travis's journey is one of relentless sorrow, um, orphaned by a devastating plane crash that claimed his father, Coach Bill Martinez, and later the life of his younger brother, Hobby. Travis's spirit is battered by the cruel hand of fate. Uh, the wilderness, a harsh and unforgiving mistress, has taken much from him, leaving a void that he desperately tries to fill of this point. In the season 3 finale titled Full Circle, we find Travis turning to the bottle during a critical hunt. His inebriation is no mere active teenage rebellion, but a heartbreaking attempt to drown out the voices of the past, a past that includes the loss of his brother and the haunting memories of his time in the wilderness. Uh, this is not the first time Travis has sought solace in substances. Earlier in the season, under the influence of psychedelic mushrooms, he was coaxed into a spiritual journey by the enigmatic Lottie in a desperate bid to connect with a world that seems to have forsaken him. The episode 12 Angry Girls and One Drunk Travis further underscores his reliance on alcohol to cope with the surreal trials he faces, including the bizarre tribunal of Coach Ben Scott. As the season reaches its climax, the show hints at a grim future for Travis. His battle with the bottle is a sign of the lifelong struggle he will face with substance abuse, a fight that mirrors his adult relationship with Natalie Scatorcio, portrayed by the incomparable Juliette Lewis. Natalie, who has her own demons to battle, including a history of drug overdoses and multiple stints in rehab, finds herself entangled in a toxic bond with Travis, both united by their shared trauma and their self-destructive coping mechanisms. The season's denouement offers a somber look at how the horrors of their past will shape their future. It's a tale of two souls clinging to each other in the tempest of their pain, each dragging the other deeper into the abyss of addiction. In the poignant twist, we learned that Travis's actions in the wilderness have unforeseen consequences. The pit he helped create becomes the grave of Mari Ibarra, a character whose death at the bottom of those stakes adds another layer of guilt to Travis's already burdened conscience. It's a cruel irony that the very means of his survival should also be the source of such profound regret as we reflect on the intertwined fates of these characters. It's impossible not to wonder about the weight of our own choices. How do the moments of our darkest hours shape the people we become? And what scars do we carry, visible only to those who share our deepest fears and regrets? And so, as our tale draws to a close, let's remember that every story of survival is also a story of loss. For Travis Martinez and the Yellowjackets, the true battle begins not in the wilderness, but in the hearts and minds of those who have lived to tell the tale. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time, remember that some stories stay with us long after the credits roll.